connect it twice like I did the last. I don't know, he could. He has a decision to do that. You know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he might, I don't know. I don't know his life. Alright. Anyway, Renzo, you have the server control. Why don't... No, I'm not gonna do that. Why don't you turn on the AI so it can farm the hot XP? I feel like using a heavy today. I should use heavy for 1v1s and 2v2s, because no one's using heavy right now. It's getting overlooked, so that means I have to use heavy. Oh, that's an upset of Evie. Missiles everywhere. Sounds like the ocean. Yeah. Now everyone's obsessed with Boomer. You're trying to lag my game by having it be Missile Circus? How dare. I changed my encoder, so I don't get it. Oh, that was... Oh no, Days died. You kicked out Days, Renzo. I know the server seems like it's very But yeah, but I'm streaming and running it on max graphics, and at a higher resolution than you are too, so. It's like you kicked out Days, though. Nah, that's, I'm going with the narrative that Days got removed because it was too intense. Crap. Also, after I get this, we need to change the sound balancing because it's destroyed. There we are. Oh, that's much less harsh now. Way less harsh. The Nandalorian. No, he's not. See, he hasn't joined the Discord call yet, which I can see because I'm kind of maybe know what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, actually, I want to edit my stream info. Oh, I think an AI killed me. I had to go away for 1 second. And the AIs take advantage. Because they're bastards. Because I know you turned Death Rocks on, buddy, like... This is every AI is carrying a WMD. A few of them are. Yeah. Hopefully I can get a high enough rank that Ivan stops making fun of me. That'd be nice. Be crying. See, look, Nando isn't actually online because he didn't join us. That's how you know he's not really online. He's fake online. He's not actually playing the game right now. See, you lagged out Days so hard, Renzo, that he's still having connection issues. What? What did you do? What did you do? I'm concerned now. How did you mess the game? Okay, but I'm scared. Are you throttling my IP address? Is that what you're doing? Where'd all the AI go? Oh, I think they all died. They're all dead because it's school. Oh no, are you using... I forgot what that thing was called that can hack. Game cheat. I don't know what it was called. Cheat engine, maybe? Yeah, it might have been cheat engine. I was thinking about. Oh my gosh, there's an AI right there. Okay, took care of that poor innocent AI. They're very dangerous, I hear. See, look, Nando is yellow in Discord. Which means he is not actually online. Which is complete false that he ever was online. Oh yeah, I'm betting you're the one watching the stream to see if anything you do affects me. Is that what you do? Yeah, okay. The cat. Yeah, like it's a lot of work. Oh no! I'm getting insulted in the cat. Yeah, I still... The turrets aren't entirely half. And they say you can't land in Squad Wars. What nonsense that is. Well, Ictus can't. Maybe Ictus can't land, but I mean, we can land. Yeah. Alright, can you turn back to free-for-all? Because it's sad that all the AI are dead now. It's depressing. There's nothing left. If they're all dead. That rock came from somewhere. I didn't even see the bomber. Yeah, I didn't even see where the bomber was. I just died. That's what Death Rocks does. Might have been a stray shot, honestly. But I mean, I didn't see the bomber or the rocket. It was just bang. It was just sudden death, basically. Well, the weird thing is, Villiam came online. He is on a line. So do you think he would join? Yeah, probably. Oh no. One of the lights is doing really well. Oh, he shot a rock, and I shot it as soon as he launched it, and it killed him instantly. How spooky. He just suddenly popped. It was really scary. Yeah, you're gonna do a triple rock with Death Rock. It's definitely balanced. So many AI right now. It won't leave me alone. So, although weirdly, the heavy feels like I'm slightly more accurate with so far. Kind of a little bit strange. Oh no, what are you doing, Rinza? Are you killing turrets right now? Like, don't be mean to turrets. Oh no. I've gone mad with server admin privileges. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. It happens a lot. It's a Renzo. Just giving Renzo a light dusting right now. Alright. Oh, Revolver said hi, but he has to do spooky schoolwork, so he can't join. I don't know. Why don't you ask him? He's in the chat, literally, for Discord. Oh, he shot a rock. It's just so sad how often the AI accidentally kill themselves with the rocks. Right, Renzo, I noticed you didn't ask Revolver anything. Like you were supposed to. Like, why don't you ask him? Stop being afraid of him. Yeah, you're not very. I don't like that a mod or two keeps flickering every now and then. I don't even know why it keeps doing. It's seeing something flicker out of the corner of your eye, like, slightly distracting. Should update with info correctly the way it's supposed to. Gosh, this is the only time I've ever been accurate on an AI bar. Oh, but then he flew past really fast. And Renzo, could you change it to free for all? Yeah. And probably turn off the Death Rocks because it's too spooky. It's like AI either spontaneously combusts or they spontaneously combust you, and I don't like it. It's a little bit too jarring when it happens. Makes it a horror game, basically. About as good as Amnesia Rebirth in terms of horror game. As in a not good horror. Kind of, actually, I'd say worse than the first Outlast, because I kind of like the first Outlast, despite the problems it has. I mean, Daze wouldn't know about horror games, because he never plays them, because he gets too spooked. Yeah. Oh yeah, Daze, have you ever walked in your own house in the dark and survived? Have you done that much? Oh no, I think Daze did. Yeah. It's like you should try that so you can build up your fear immunity, so you can play the horror game, so you can then play Phasmophobia if I decide to get it. And maybe Renzolo might get it. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. But, you know, we'd have 3 people to play it, and we can play it with up to 4 players, but anywhere from 1 to 4. You'll make Zopto happy, because he likes playing the Phasmophobia. It's like you, well, you look really cool. It's like you need to be more spooked by it. Be scared. Be afraid. You need to be more scared, and Daze needs to be less scared. You need to talk to each other for an hour so that you balance out, like, how fearful one the other is. It'll work out a little bit better. Oh, I did forget to make it groovy. Absurdly quiet. Yeah, there we are. A new Wudio? From where? Where's the new video? Oh, from laughing? Well, I'm busy playing Internet right now. I'll have to look at it later. Also, why did his Discord not notify me then? Oh, I think it did. I have streamer mode on. Oh yeah, the glory of streamer mode. That's why I didn't hear any notifications. Makes sense. And I did change the streaming encoder back to like software recording versus the NVENC, because I'm actually GPU bottlenecked with this PC now, so it makes way more sense to strain the CPU for streaming rather than the graphics card. New skins. Oh, is there any like new gun? I like it when there's like a new gun or two in Terror Attack. That's the best. That's a DLC. Okay. Is it related to Cyberpunk in any way? They should make a Cyberpunk DLC. For one of the factions. Is Terror Tech becoming Space Engineers, where you get like $10 DLC once every 3 months that is only cosmetic, and that's like the only thing that happens at the game? Is it becoming Space Engineers? It's in the maintenance phase now. Or, I mean, Elite Dangerous is a way worse example of, like, $10 DLC getting released weekly with very little to no game content improvement at all to speak of, basically. So, I mean, I can't be angry at Space Engineers or Terror Attack, because I tolerated it in Elite for 4 years, so I mean... Or I can just decide to not be fair and just be angry at all 3 games at the same time. Which sounds like what I'm gonna do. Oh, rank 88, alright. If I don't make it the rank 80 today, then I'm a fail. It's like, wait, I failed the mission. The mission's to get the rank 80 today. Is that a Tism? Did a Tism shoot at me? Yeah, I'm heavy maining now because heavy's the most overlooked now. Everyone hates heavy. So I'm a heavy main now. I'm gonna keep using Gat though, because Gat's lovely to play. Before I was gonna be a boomer main, but it's like everyone wants to be boomer. I'll be a heavy because no one wants to be heavy. Aw. Are you stealing all my kills, Renzo? What are you up to? Like, get out of here. What's the most overlooked weapon right now? No, I think it's Gimbal Gun. Daze uses Rock. It's like no one uses Gimbal Gun as their main weapon at all. So therefore it's the most overlooked. So maybe I should be maining the Gimbal Gun and the Heavy Fighter for 2v2. Nah, I'm not gonna use Gimbal. It won't work with the Heavy. If I did it with a light, it might make sense. But nah. We'll just stick with Heavy for now. So Renzo, who do you think is gonna surprise us and show up today? Of all the people on the HunterNet Discord. Wow, it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be optimistic. Stop. Get out of that endless pit of despair that you dug yourself in, and like have fun. Like, I think Azoth will come back and haunt us with talk of G-forces, or at least his ghost will come back. That could definitely happen. It's like he'll lecture us about how rotational Gs will completely change what HunterNet even is as, like, a child, basically. It'll completely redo everything. Oh my gun reset. Darn it. This mouse, I kind of want to get a new mouse, but I can't. Well, I could get a new mouse, I just shouldn't get a new mouse. Because the grips on this one are falling apart now. So, nah, I don't feel like using the stick. The stick's not special if you just use the stick, like, whenever you feel like it. You gotta use it for special circumstances. That's for when Incursus plays HunterNet. Then I can use the stick, basically. There. Something launched at ROC, I mean, I don't know what it was. At least that time I saw the rocket. I do like the red more, heavy fighter. It's I mean, slightly more. I wish it was like a different shade of red, but that's probably because of graphics settings. At heart, I think I still like the low graphics more than the high graphics. The high graphics have more eye candy, so it looks better when you strum it. When you strum it with nowhere near enough bitrate, like what I do, because my network wants to be a TISM, so. I just end up streaming it in 3 bit rates. Oh yeah. Oh, should we ask Fernando if you should introduce pay to win for the higher Patreon pledge you have, the more ranks you get XP faster? Do you think that's a good idea, Renzo? Why not? It's the best idea. It's like paying the rank up so you can prestige faster, too. Because Days is about the prestige when he gets his new PC. Right, so what about if instead HunterNet became subscription-based? Is that better? It was $15 a month. Mandatory. And it's unconditional. You pay it per month, but you're locked into the contract for a whole year. And if you ever break it, then you get feed $150 if you break the contract early. And that's how you have, that's the only way you can play HunterNet. Is that a good idea? What do you think? Because I think that idea is pretty good, like, it's very consumer friendly. It'll be so popular. Like, you won't be able to stop people from getting subscriptions. They'll enjoy paying for it so much, basically. It's like it couldn't be done. And then, when Fernando makes $1 million, he should, instead of putting the money on the game, he should buy himself a fat Lambo for the $1 million, and then only commit $100 to the game. Because that's all the game needs, because the game's so perfect, it only needs $100 worth of polish to get the last little bit. And instead, we'd rather have the Lord and Savior, Fernando, who could never tell anything. He could never be wrong about anything or tell a lie, basically, because he's so great. He just gets to enjoy reaping the profits. It's like, oh no, I should tell this to Fernando later. And ask him if he thinks this is a great idea. Oh, Daze is still doing weird testing somewhere. What are you testing now, Daze? Wow. Okay. Oh, you're testing out tricording, but with rotation assist, basically. I'm sure there's probably some thrusting nerd that could explain how that works and, like, bore you to death for like 5 hours, probably. About how if you rotate this way, it, like, exactly improves your translational velocity in a curve by about 10% exactly. And he could explain, like, the math, too. Like, you need to use Pythagoras' theorem 3 times. You need to take 2 derivatives and 1 integral. And after you've done that, you then need to throw away your calculus textbook because you realize you hate calculus and you're only going to use it 10% of the time in your engineering job. Whereas the other 90% of the time you're going to be using... Well, you're going to be using algebra 60% of the time, and then trigonometry for the remaining 20%. Which is usually how engineering works. And then you hear... Then once you're, like, almost done with Calculus 3, you get to hear about the fact that analytics exist, and it's a way worse hellhole of math, and then you dread that the day that you have to do that. It's like, oh no, I'm just remembering from when I was in high school / college, because I did both at the same time. It's weird. Well, Fernando did it on purpose. Well, you can drift backwards as long as you don't touch the engines at, like, the max speed. But you can only drift at the max speed. I don't know why my monitor keeps flickering. It's spooky. Maybe it's haunted. I don't know what ghost would haunt it. It's the ghosts of the person who built it and died because it electrocuted them when they tested it. I never even played Phasmophobia, though. And Phasmophobia doesn't have ghosts, it just has programming pretending to be ghosts. Just like every horror game. Therefore, no horror game is actually scary, because the horror is not real. It's all contrived. Or something like that. Which brings you back to Amnesia Rebirth, and how it is a bad horror game. The game, once your sanity dips below 50%, the game has a random number generator where if it is a 1, it jump scares you, and if it's a 0, it does not jump scare you. It's like, and that's how, that's a mechanic in the game, which is very lame. Because all it does is piss you off, because you just try to, like, stay above half sanity just so you don't get annoying, jump scares in your face that aren't spooky. Because you've seen it, like, 20,000 times, because your sanity's always low, because it's a horror game. Then, in the original Amnesia Dark Descent, what you have with the sanity is that as it gets low, you start having hallucinations, like seeing cockroaches, or like paintings looking really wibbly and weird. And then you also, with the low sanities, you have, when it's the lowest level, what happens is your character has a very low chance where they can just break down from an existential crisis and stop moving for like 3 seconds, and then they'll be able to limp back to like a light source to get like 10% sanity back, so that you're at least not stuck there forever. Which is your punishment for letting your sanity get that low, because good lord, man, do you just live in darkness? Like, that's the only way your sanity gets that low. Anyway, my favorite horror game would be Somer. It's the best horror game ever made for a story. As for the spooks, it's spookier than most, but not the spookiest, is how spooky I'd say it is. Yeah. It's like your character, after exclaiming in a car crash that his brain is bleeding but he'll be okay, decides that he needs to get a brain scan because his brain is hemorrhaging aggressively. So, the whole point of the brain scan was Dr. Munchie was doing his doctoral thesis like a bastard. And what he actually did for his doctoral thesis was he had the theory that with someone that is dying from brain hemorrhaging, if you took a scan of their brain and then you ran their brain scan through simulations of like treatment programs like different diet or exercise and medicine intake, you could run every possible possibility, and then the one that would work would be the one that you would use on the real patient. And so, after the scan, this is before the game starts, Simon, after the scan, it actually works, and Dr. Munchie ends up finding a treatment program that's supposed to work on the real Simon. But what ends up happening when they follow through on that treatment plan in real life is Simon's brain continues to be hemorrhaging, even though in the simulations it stopped hemorrhaging. Which means either because the scan was an early scan that's not as detailed, that means it's not foolproof, or Simon, like a bastard, didn't follow the treatment correctly, which is probably a 99% possibility that he screwed up his own treatment plan and killed himself. So, yeah, I watched it like I watched it again like a month ago when he was playing Rebirth, because Rebirth was such a bad horror game that I decided to watch the entirety of his Soma playthrough and was finding it more enjoyable, despite the fact that I've already watched that playthrough 2 times previously, which would have made it the 3rd time I've watched it, and the 4th time I've watched a playthrough in Soma altogether. It's like, it's still better than Amnesia Rebirth for entertainment. But I mean, I would say that watching Amnesia Rebirth for the first time is a better prospect than watching Soma for the 5th time. So, you know, that's how much better it is for Somer. And then the first Simon dies like an idiot because he didn't follow his medication correctly. Like a moron. So anyway, Simon 2, which is basically the brain scan, gets uploaded to the Matrix. And then, 70 years later, that it's been in the Matrix, and a bunch of poor, innocent bachelor's majors had to study his scan in order to, like, get an A on some weird project they're doing, which is what the scam was being used for 70 years. But after that, the AI on Pathos 2, the underwater, you know, underwater ocean-based thing that used to be used for mining, now it's a shithole. It was used for mining in the 70s as a shithole. Then, 20 years after that, in like the the current future timeline, it gets you. Oh, I'm sorry, Renzo, shooting at you. It gets used as just a shithole for after those 20 years are up. So that means that the brain scan gets used by the AI. It gets uploaded into a robot headset that's inside a dead body in a diving suit. It gets uploaded and activated, and Simon basically thinks he just got out of the brain scan that he had in Toronto basically 90 years ago, when in reality-tisms, he's on Pathos 2, which is currently a shithole. And the whole world is in even more of a shithole, because everyone freaking died, man. And thus he starts wandering like a moron through the facility, not knowing what he's doing, which means he eventually bumps into like the first enemy, which wants to die. Basically, he's a very incompetent enemy. He's the weakest enemy in the whole game. And then after he sneaks past that boy, he goes to the reactor control room and undoes the hard work of the 3 previous like people there that basically all gave their lives to prevent the TISM, yes. To prevent, like, they wanted to shut off the power to lock in the robots that were going crazy and killing people. So they could lock them there and then live on battery power for the rest of the facility. Alright, goodbye, Renzo. But after they locked off, like, the battery power for the facilitator, it was like maybe a week, and then Simon turned the power back on, so, you know. He undid all that hard work, bastard. That's what he gets for not knowing what he's doing. He just doomed all of humanity.
Hey, guys.
Hello, Fernando. I was not ranting about Soma for like 20 minutes.
About what?
Soma.
Cell phone?
Soma. It's a horror game.
Ah, Soma.
Yeah.
Okay, never
I got through the first 10 minutes of it. From, like, recounting it. Well, I mean, I kind of know the game pretty well now.
Yeah, I'm not into horror.
As I watched...
Too much.
I mean, because I haven't played the game myself, but I keep watching playthroughs of it. It's like... And my thing is, like, I'm the kind of person that finds the horror games more boring. But usually the story's interesting. But if the story's interesting, I don't even need to get the game to experience the story.
That's right.
Which is what you do when you have no money, like I did. But...
I know how that is.
Yeah.
I'm extra
like,
frugal.
I want to buy games I want to play, and everything else is just I'm gonna siphon off YouTube, basically. Like a leech. Yes, Days. He didn't watch Zopto Plays Phasmophobia. It wasn't even
That's a really
spooky.
popular indie game nowadays, right?
Yeah. It's like nothing happened for 20 minutes, yet Days is too scared to even look.
Where the heck is Days? He's like in the middle of nowhere, isn't he? Oh, no, there he is. He's by the capital ship.
Yeah, Days he was testing stuff. I don't know what exactly he was testing, but it was something. I was in like the middle of killing innocent AIs, and then Day says, "Okay, that didn't seem to affect you." I'm just like, "What are you doing? Are you hacking me? Do you have my IP address?" I mean, I'm pretty sure I said what city I live nearby in the United States at one point today. I'm pretty sure.
There.
I think it was like when
you're on the same team as me.
It was like when my city like
I
got
killed the friendly.
Oh. Wait, how is it the same team when it's a free for all? What? How does that work?
Oh, so the guest had a family issue for tomorrow or the day after.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'll keep shooting the port box though. Which is always the plan.
Wait, how did he join my team? I
yeah,
thought we're in a free
that's
for all.
what I'm wondering.
Hey Days, how the hell did you join my team? You used the squad commands? You used the squad commands, didn't you? You little sneaky bugger. That's the only way it would have worked.
The only way, unless there's some kind of spooky bug. Oh, I decided I'm a heavy main now because people are overlooking the heavy. So I'm a heavy main now.
You're a heavy main now?
Yep.
Oh.
I wanted
Hey,
to...
Starstep switched to the heavy.
Yeah.
He was always using a light, and then for the ladder,
Yeah.
all of a sudden he switched to a heavy.
I mean, it's fine there being one. I have a lot of AI tests.
Definitely send me a DM. Let me know what you use. Whoa, whoa.
It's raining on Fernando. It's a shower of bullets.
Oh, you don't know what happened?
I think you were in and out of the game so much you must have triggered some rare bug. That...
Ooh.
Oh, you're on my team too. Fernando, I think you've destroyed your game. What did you
What?
do?
Oh, capture mode must be on.
Is it? What did Renzo do? Did Renzo do that
Capture
before he
mode is
left to
on.
troll us? Probably.
That's why. It wasn't a bug. And it wasn't Days. Gambler.
Oh,
Hey, is that
Hello.
you, Revolver?
yes.
That
I
sounded-
found
How's
a-
it going, man?
It sounded like very shrill. It's like a sudden screech. Even the audio cleared up.
I have another class in an hour.
It's like you're never gonna get out of school. They're just gonna keep making up more
But all
courses
your
you need
classes
to
are
take.
online, right?
Yeah, it's still a drain though,
Really?
because it's finals week.
Oh, because finals?
Is this
Yeah.
the final?
No. This is technically what we
This
what
is the
you
only-
guys would call midterm.
It's only the beginning of the end.
Mhm,
Wait,
I
you
don't miss
have
finals.
year-long semesters?
What?
You have year-long semesters?
No. It's like 2 semesters, but basically,
Okay.
yeah, you get tested in the middle in about December.
Cause that's like, cause I'm used to midterm being the middle of the semester, which would be like,
Like, you
like
turn while studying
November,
forward,
October-ish, basically.
you
Yeah.
something accelerate faster? I can't see because behind the word gunman there.
Someone
You
should.
turn, you accelerate faster if you turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know
It's a little
Renzo
annoying.
wanted to.
But other
Yeah.
than keeping your messages a little short, there's not much I can do.
Renzo's very curious about when the map's gonna be done. He's very needy and always asks me about it, like I know something. I don't know.
You have the secret info, huh?
Yeah, he always thinks I know something when I don't. It's like I don't know anything. I just shoot.
Well,
it.
I mean, the first thing, I mean, I told him before, at first I have to finish adding multi-map support, which is what I was working on today, and it's coming along nicely. Then I need to start building the map, because right now I'm testing with 3 maps, and the 3 maps are this map, this same map but with only 1 capital ship per side, and then a map that's just empty. And then the next map I'll be working on is that canyon map, but I'm not going to start working on the canyon until I'm done with like having the maps actually load properly, you know? And then that map will be built a little bit at a time because we need to play test it, right? I'll make a rough canyon-like shape and say, oh my God, Fernando, there's too much space here, or too little space here. And
This
So.
canyon's too big. This
You
canyon's
fight
too
over every
small.
little bend in the rocks.
we'll put your name on the bend.
This part
This
of
is
the
a revolver
canyon's too
bend.
pointy. The first person to die in this corner gets it named after them.
It'll be a great map for
Other
racing
shit.
since it's got a clear path. We start in one
Yeah.
corner of the canyon, we race the other one and back, and we do X number of loops. So we can test racing even before I have a proper racing support.
Awesome.
So Days, what is it you were trying to show me? I don't understand. You go faster if you rotate while going backwards?
Spin the wind, spin the wind.
Oh, hi.
FaZe, welcome.
Welcome.
Wow, I'm gonna tell Renzo that when you leave, 3 people join.
Yeah, I see that.
Because he was getting triggered at how no one was here. I'm just like, well, you need to stop being so pessimistic.
It's just a natural consequence of that your reverse is slower when you're going straight back, and if you're going at a slight angle, you're not technically, you know.
Yep, backstrafing is a thing.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this
It's
backstrafing?
nerfed.
I don't know.
It's not gonna really help you, I think, unless you can get it really high.
If you're past the boost speed and you backstrafe, it slows you down.
I'm going forward. I'm not going any faster. 300.
Because you're not. Because there's like measures in place so that you can't like backpedal forever, but you
Because I'm using
can
sliders.
drift
No.
backwards forever and strafe up, down, left, and right. You can do that though.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's just the way it is. Just the way it is.
So the goal today is to get the rank 80, and if I don't, I fail, and I should.
Yes.
And I need to write down 1 loss for missions, basically.
Yes. You have
My
to-
goal is to get a few rounds of practice in, so when I fight Zopto next week, I don't lose again.
Oh yeah, Kenobi, I'm now a heavy main in
Who's
Hunter
shooting
Net
at me? Oh, it's the-
because no one uses
Hey,
it.
bomber
Oh,
was attacking us on deck with rockets. Soon everybody will be bomber mains because they're gonna.
Yeah, that's why I need to.
When we beat Zopto, then everybody's gonna switch to a bomber.
I need to convince Renzo to use heavy. He hates it though.
Yeah,
It's his most hated
Let him-
ship class.
Really? Let him
Yes.
use what he wants.
Oh, I want us to be 2 heavies though. They'll be perfect.
It's definitely tactically more sound to use the same ship.
So I think it's better to use 2 different ships, but I mean.
I think 2 of the same is actually better. Easier for you. You guys have the same envelope, so you're gonna stay closer to each other more easily.
Oh yeah.
Stay
Well, I
alive around
mean,
the same.
if a light can't stay close to a bomber, he needs to be kicked out of his light fighter immediately. Because he clearly doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, but the light fighter has to be careful that the bomber can stay with him. So
Oh, no it
There's a
doesn't.
reason-
The bomber should be strong and independent and don't need no light fighters to escort them 24/7.
there's a reason the military always uses the same ships.
Yeah,
No.
well...
Yeah, FaZe, what's up?
What is that square box around Dace's crosshair?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know, he's doing Tizumri.
he's hacking the textures in the game.
Yeah.
Oh. He's making his own crosshair. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's using the crayon set that he got from Christmas to draw cool cursors that he uses for this.
Yeah, I see. It looks nice.
And he gets terrified when people see them. It's like he used to use a bunch of anti-air reticles that were like the size of Bristol, basically. That's how big they were.
Hey, Daze, fight me. Impersonate Zopto.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll be a very good impersonation of Zopto. Use a HVC and a Vulcan.
Yeah, switch out that.
Yeah. You'll help the Nandalorian catch the fiendish Zopto. That's the plot of season 3.
That's right.
I swear, like every time my friends talk about the Mandalorian, I'm just like, Nando's.
I don't know what you're
Not
talking
even
about.
because of you, but because of the British restaurant chain.
There's a British restaurant chain called
Technically, they're
Nando's.
their food style is South African, but they're commonly known in Britain.
Oh no! The imitation Zopto's attacking me! And just like Zopto, he didn't warn me. He just started shooting.
Yeah, so Days, to imitate Zupto better, you need to try to get in Fernando's blind spot constantly, because that's what Zopto does. So, if you wanna...
Zawapdo.
Yeah, Zoowopto. That's what
Well,
we
that's
call
why I'm switching from double heat sinks to double boost to make it harder for him to get behind me.
it.
Every
Meanwhile-
time he killed me, that's what happened. I just couldn't shoot him anymore. And I have practice against other people, but he's good at getting
It's like,
behind
did you try using your rear view camera to spot him? That might be a tactic. I don't know. I'm not a boomer man. I'm a heavy man.
Boomer, not a boomer.
It's boomer.
Boomer.
It's whatever. I mean, it drops explosives that go boom, which makes it a boomer. So it
Well, I'm
drops
right.
the-
I got gats on this bomber.
I mean, isn't a GAT just a self-controlled boom in a breach that launches a projectile anyway? Honestly. Oh yeah, my heavy fighter's painted red so it goes faster. The more you believe it's true, the stronger of effect it has.
Yeah. Days, I know you're not into the 1v1. You're better in teams for sure.
Yes. But if you
He's,
if you randomly surprise attack Fernando as he kills AI, they'll be amazing practice against
Yeah,
Super Dog.
I won't go hunt him down. I'll let you sneak up on me. So I won't purposely hunt you down, but if you see me, attack me at will.
Oh yeah.
Attack at will.
Kenobi,
at will.
are you gonna get
I
on
won't attack you
on
unless you
today?
gank me first.
Not today, Sunday.
Okay. Just Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. Because the guest.
Nobody's
unfortunate-
challenging people except for me and my squad. Why don't you guys
Ow.
don't want to move up the ranks?
I have challenged no one.
I'm too busy, and honestly, it would serve me better.
You're
if
not
I
even on
stayed
the
at
ladder.
bottom.
You're excused.
We'll create a separate ladder for you in days to not challenge each
Yeah.
other.
The casual ladder.
No.
Ultra
We
casual
call that
ladder.
the
Yes.
introvert ladder.
The fake ladder.
Introvert ladder.
It's fake.
The introvert ladder.
You have the real 1v1 and the fake 1v1.
Damn, this AI is messing with me.
Although,
What the hell?
I would join the fake 1v1 ladder to get to the top of the fake ladder, so I can be on the fake ladder and the real ladder at the same time. At the top, hopefully. And what does a 5 mean, Days?
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a Days actually ambushed me.
So, Days, how the fuck have you access at Hunternet? Well,
He's a wizard programmer. That's how. He's secretly better at game design than Fernando.
So, Fernando, you allow this
That's
thing to happen?
difficult.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
allow
I know
this
that.
thing?
As long as he's not cheating, it's okay. It's just a visual thing.
Yeah. It's like,
Oh,
did
you saw the Danny DeVito thing?
Yeah, I saw
So you
it.
just
It's
gave
like-
him access to your game in an illegal way.
It's like his
I didn't
light
give him any
fighter goes
access. He
fast.
did it without
Mm,
saying anything.
very suspicious.
And then nobody said anything after because we didn't want Days to get banned.
Oh yeah.
I saw the Danny DeVito and the Death Star. That's okay. And there's ways of there's ways of modifying textures and models in most games. Not that hard.
Yeah, Days
Yep.
likes to live on the edge.
But still, you don't allow it.
Days living on the edge with the Nando skybox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, imagine
Yeah, I'm a Shinobu
how
Komodo.
big it would be now with the bigger planets.
Oh yeah, Danny DeVito. You'll be able to see every pore in his face.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you'd be able to use it as a cross-reference for if you're.
You'll be able to see the weak spot on the Death Star.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the.
Would it make the weak
the
spot
design
bigger
flaw.
or smaller? Probably bigger. I mean, it's only about as big as a moon, not a planet, so. And make the weak spot like 50 meters instead of 5. It's like you could fly a CR-90 in there. It's like, man. I wish they would have tried to use a CR-90 to do the Death Star run. Oh yeah, that was the weird thing. I like rewatched the Death Star run from episode 4. It was like 20 minutes longer than I realized it was. Which is funny because like I don't remember there being so much footage about them trying to do the run on the Death Star. I only remember the ending basically. That's really weird. It's like they used to show you so much tasty footage. Now they're very skittish of showing you good footage in space. Because it's expensive. They didn't spare any expense of episode 4.
Okay, Days did sneak up on me. I was like, man, this AI is hitting me with rockets. What the hell?
I thought it was a day.
Okay, this is good. This is exactly what we needed to do, Days. Hit and run tactics. I won't refit for maximum speed, so if you want to book it out when you're in
I mean,
you feel
every
like you're
now
in
and then I
danger,
should just
then book it
decide to
out.
attack you. Instead of
Oh my
purging
God.
AI to farm XP, basically.
Oh. Whew.
Although Fernando's on my team, so it's difficult. I mean, I don't use a pip. It's about as easy to hit a teammate as an enemy, honestly.
I'm in trouble now. I've been getting
well.
ganked by a Days.
I'm getting
dazed and
ganked by a
confused.
ship with gimbal gun. Actually, just because I feel like it, I'm gonna use a gimbal gun for a little bit, because that's the most overlooked weapon. The gimbal gun.
Yeah.
Be mean to some AI real quick.
Whoa, good job, Days. You ended my 15 bot killing spree.
Yeah. It's like, that's what you get for picking on ships not your own sons.
He's much better with rockets, too.
Yeah. I mean, you could turn on Death Rocks and make the rockets even scarier.
No, 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 no. I want to practice. I don't want to get slaughtered.
Make rockets deadlier.
They are deadly.
That's all you need to do.
Whoa! Who the hell was that?
Because of
Yeah,
the
like rammed into me.
because of the server lag I'm having, because I'm also streaming, I have a strobe gimbal gun. The projectiles, they keep flashing in and out of existence when they like first launch.
Wow, that's some pretty bad luck.
It's really funny.
There we go.
It kind of comes and goes a little bit though. It's not affecting the trajectory at all, it's just visual.
Ooh, the AI took you out. Bomber 5, I will avenge you, Days. I will avenge you. I saw that.
Strobe, gat, strobe.
I was on 1 HP, yeah. How dare him?
Yeah, I will defeat this strong opponent for you. It was a quest they'll sing about for centuries.
I got it. I got it. Hey, who caught it? You killed it? Did somebody else kill him? No, the AI must have taken him out. I was shooting that bomber in the face. Whoa! Something rammed into me.
Strobe.
Bomber 5 is back. Isn't that the one that killed Days earlier?
Oh, you know, it's a double agent.
There, took him out. Used up all my energy, but
It's like, well, gimbal gun is the best weapon because it's the most accurate, technically. It's technically the most accurate. It never misses its intended target. It just has the problem of if the intended target moves, it will miss. It's like, see, the gimbal never aims in a bad spot. It always aims at the perfect location.
Okay, he snuck up on me again.
Sneaky.
Oh, actually, Days, you should make the gimbal gun sound like a turbo laser.
Woo! And I hit an asteroid. I lost sight of Days. Okay.
Actually, that's a mod idea right there. Make the gimbal gun even slower, but it does like the same damage as HVC, and it gets a turbo laser sound effect, so it becomes a turbo laser from Star Wars. Better watch those laser towers.
Whoa!
There. Alright.
Okay, I got him.
I wonder if this will work.
Oh, that was pretty hard, but I got a little better.
Yay, this works! I can betray my teammates.
Evil, crazed gunman. Wow.
Alright. Yay, I'm glad I can do that. I can use the scanner array to target you. I forget.
You can also just press number 1 since I'm your one and only wingman.
Yeah. But it's funner to use the scanner because I never use the scanner.
I already made the changes to the to spectator mode, so then this weekend's build will have much better spectating.
Nice.
Not the follow camera, but just like you can see everybody's hole and you can see their names and all that kind of stuff. Should make it a lot easier to watch battles.
I mean, and also the other thing at the ladder, it's like, well, I mean, if someone was above me, I'd be challenging them. That's the problem. I wish I would have started in the middle instead, because then I could have challenged a bunch of people to force them to fight me. Which is kind of. It's like I would have gotten
being at the top.
I would have gotten an excuse to murder so many people, or at least attempt to murder.
What time is it? Okay, this is my last fight.
All right.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
Ah. Yay, doing it the hard way. It's like we are locked on to the X-Wing. You can hide, but you can't run. The Gringu will claim a victim.
Ah, you got me.
Alright.
Good fight, good fight. Well, I'll fight you one more time, then I'll go.
Alright.
Wow, how'd you stick onto me like glue?
Oh, I can off-bore a lot with the gimbal. I
Oh
don't
my
have to point
God.
directly at you to hit you. It's all pointing the gun. Like up close.
This is good.
it's like
This is good practice to try to get you off my face. Okay,
the face.
try again.
It's like I'm a face hugger.
Naruto.
No, I'm not. The AI want revenge. They already got revenge. I died to like AI twice because we had Death Rocks on. So we had AI spontaneously killing people and then also spontaneously combusting at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, somewhat. Oh no! I'm getting invaded by bots in my Twitch. I'll have to ban them and report them as soon as this duel's over. Yeah. It's like you know they're bots because you don't have viewers yet you get stuff. Oh no. There's so many. Alright. Need help. I'm getting invaded by AI in game and then
I'm doing my best Ickis impersonation.
Alright, I need
Finally.
do
Okay,
some
that's it for me.
moderation.
I killed gunman. So you weren't able to get close to me that time, eh?
Oh, I didn't want to refit the speed, so.
I'll run ya. Hey, that'll work against Zopto. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day, huh?
Alright, see ya, bye.
See ya.
I need to. Alright. I'm just making sure I report each and every one of these in case it like allows me to triangulate their IP. Oh, chords, it's and the last.
Do I want to see some magic? Depends what you describe as magic, boy. Because for me, that's just undiscovered science.
Alright.
Okay, I fixed my chat.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
Story
did.
of my life.
I had to ban Konami. I had to ban 6 bots and report them.
6?
Yeah, 6.
You're
It was
getting
probably the
bothered
same
by
guy
that?
using multiple bots, but it was very annoying.
Mhm.
Because I don't give a crap about the scam that they promote. Alright, time to get back to the Gatling now.
Do you know what we need to do?
What?
More cyberpuke.
Cyberpook?
Yes.
How dare you.
Oh, I am very daring.
That game's too hot for Twitch, though.
Yes. Agreed. Spray, your microphone is just, uncensored completely. I literally hear every little text you say.
We can hear the sound of you J-O-ing. Turn it down.
I can literally hear every detail in your living room.
Yeah. Your typing could kill, man.
Did you consider to get like an actual like noise reduction thingy on your
Yeah,
mic?
you need like RTX voice. I'll just make it quieter. I think half
Oi,
volume's
Spray.
I think
You there, boy?
half volume's pretty decent.
Spray.
I can live with this.
You're deaf.
Yeah, he's getting
at you.
upset.
Oi.
You need to ping him.
Oi,
Ping,
mate.
ping, ping, ping.
I know you're laughing, boy. Yeah, oh what? Yes, now we're talking. Yeah. I can hear every single detail in the room you are with your microphone. Because it's just that uncensored.
I'm not in this Discord actually. I'm not even playing HunterNet.
No, but I can hear every little bit of detail inside your room when you're typing. Literally.
I was
Can
not
you
even
put on
looking
like
at.
a noise reduction thing on your microphone? Because it's very needed.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my keyboard is just ridiculously loud.
That's why I said you deaf.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, your
I
keyboard's so
didn't think
loud you
were
couldn't hear
hearing me. I
anyone.
thought you were talking to Days.
Yeah, it was so loud you couldn't even hear us. And I was even yelling.
Oh. Well, that's a big rip.
It's like,
Yeah.
James! James! Slow down!
Slow, boy, slow.
Hang on, I just need to let the conductor know to slow down. I mean, just open a window and yell as loud as you can. Did I just go through an asteroid? Did I disconnect? Hang on. Nope, this asteroid definitely exists. It do exist, okay. That might have just been a temporary glitch in the Matrix. Anyway, back to getting XP. We gotta get rank 80, yes. That's what I wanted to try and do.
Why is there a woman crying on the background?
Why wouldn't there be?
Oh yeah, we are going to torture this guy for some. Yeah, slap him. Good job. He's awake, boy. Oh boy, you better speak up though. Mm-hmm.
I hit Master Rank Kenobi in 100.
Good job.
Woohoo. I'm at a diamond.
I'm a bronze.
Wow. Boxes and brawl.
Boxel, are you alive?
Hey, good thanks. What's up?
Hi.
Hello.
If your boss will pay more than Kanto, I believe we can talk.
Did you say Penator?
We are torturing a guy on stream.
Yeah.
Literally.
He is. He's playing the Cyberpuke.
Yes.
Oh no.
Or Cyberpoop.
Cock Silver. Yeah. Let's...
Only streaming it in Discord because it is too hot for Twitch.
Mm-hmm. We already had some.
How many people got banned from Twitch just because of Cyberpunk? I wonder.
Probably hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny, he's here.
Yeah, Twitch saw a 10% decrease in users because of all the ones they banned.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you gotta remove the bike, boy.
Well, the Twitch rules are so strict that 10% of the user base gets banned because of a mainstream AAA game. Wow. They're so intolerant. They're just playing the biggest game of the entire year. Oh my goodness. That's all they did. Then like, you know, titty streamers get to stay on for like years. Because they have that fat money. The big money. It's like there's a crime lord deal. The crime lord deal. Oh, it's just like it is in Stellaris. And I just realized I gotta play that Stellaris game. But Brian said he had a time when he's coming back on. So that means probably a lot later. Probably not until 6 o'clock I have to worry about micromanagement, how? Or grand strategies. But my Empire is like nowhere near as... Because it's crap. It's way worse than the other one.
Does anyone want to do some duels?
Some
I
duels.
yeah, I might go back to doing some work.
Alright.
Alright.
The bots aren't very good.
I need to... yeah, I need to kill 10... I'm only at 4,000 bot kills. I need to get to 10,000, probably to get the rank back. I don't know. Probably that many.
I remember I used to be a Grandmaster Chicken many years ago.
I remember it like it was 3 months ago because it was. But worry, well, I don't know. It's like we might be halfway there, maybe. Not sure.
Better explain, boy.
If I'll upgrade the graphics card, if it'll reset again, I'll just like throw the frickin' PC out the window. You can't. It's possible to rank up in 100 nets.
It's getting pissed, boy.
Yeah. But it's like, I'm a little bit irritated that my entire Twitch chat's just filled with moderating messages because of how many bots I had to kill. Like I'm a little bit irritated about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like, no, I don't want to buy followers. I don't want you to steal $50 and then ransom my PC, require me to pay another 500. And if I ever pay it, you won't even unlock the PC. So I basically just immediately need to like get in contact with another hacker that will counter hack, basically, to have any chance of seeing that computer again. Because if I get a hacker that can physically show up to the PC, the frickin' remote guy's shit out of luck.
Can't tell.
Yeah. Oh, and also, I reported and banned every single one, so I mean... This is like, if you're gonna take the time to spam me with 6 fake messages, I'm gonna take the time to ban every single one. As well as report every single one. So that I hopefully don't see this again. At least from
Nakamura.
that one bot, like, server, whatever. Be nice.
Nakamura is here, boy.
It was more fun when I was rambling about Soma and how good of a horror game it was. That was more fun. I missed that time. And the shame is that Exigius is probably... Fernando said that he couldn't make it today for family-related reasons. So we're hoping tomorrow or the day after. But that means that Renzo will be really happy because he can maybe show up then because he had to do his taxes today.
Renzo does taxes?
Yes.
In December.
Well, he's Canadian. I don't know how they work.
Oh.
Still, Renzo does taxes?
Yeah, Canadian taxes. So he's gonna get back $1 from the government probably because it's Canadian.
Yeah, probably.
And then he'll get paid the rest in maple syrup.
Oh,
And an extra snow shovel for good measure.
You got a vehicle. Okay.
And then the problem is that Renzo doesn't like maple syrup despite being a Canadian, so...
Mm-hmm.
He'd rather drink his own piss. He said that.
He dying. Oh, he dying.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. It matters where you grow, not where you was. Where you at. Is what matters.
Where you was and where you at become the same thing once you're dead, okay?
Not true. What if you become a ghost? Then you be everywhere, yo.
Oh shit.
Just like... Or, if we're going off of Phasmophobia rules, you're a ghost, that it's a psychopath that tries to murder everything that moves on two legs. Until they're all dead. That's how it works. It's nice that you get like a better horror game than Amnesia Rebirth, though. That's quite nice. And one that's like a pretty good multiplayer one, too. I mean, I think Renzo, because Zopto already has Phasmophobia, so I know Brian would not mind getting it. So we're trying to convince Renzo to get it because Daze is too spooked. But I don't think Renzo realizes that all I'm gonna do is sabotage the investigation and make Zopto angry when he keeps losing all his money because he keeps dying to the ghost. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna try to sabotage him.
I mean, still a better love story.
That'll be great, and he could help me. So then half the team would just be trying to sabotage the other half.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
Great.
Drunk woman in front of me.
Oh yeah. Oh, also the Battlescape event's happening this Saturday. The one where they're gonna update with floatouts.
What's Battlescape?
It's a space Tismy game.
Space Tisms.
Yes.
Oh, so like HunterNet, but not as good?
Basically. Oh, it does a lot of things better than HunterNet, and like, actually kind of a
Because
lot.
it does things that HunterNet doesn't.
Yes. That is basically pretty accurate.
Once HunterNet starts doing those things, it won't.
It has more than one planet. Spooky.
Dun,
Space
dun.
engineers can even do that. It has liquid water, which is something space engineers cannot do. Even after...
Things space engineers cannot do.
Yeah. Space engineers, it's 6 years old, yet it still doesn't have liquid water. It's all ice. And always
Wait,
has been.
Do you know Terratech?
Yes.
There's a long-running joke in the community that that there's no water, and we've been wanting boats, or at least water you can drive through, and then they gave us glaciers to tease us.
Yeah. Frozen water. Ooh.
Yep.
They're now on the
We have
same
water,
level on
but
space
not
engineers. They have frozen liquid. But no liquid yet. And then they'll add the lava update, which has full, liquid physics, but it destroys any block that touches it, so you can't make a boat. No matter how hard
Well.
you try.
That's a big oof.
Yeah. It insta-kills anything that touches it.
Am I a thing? Oh shit, I have volume and mass, so it must matter.
Oh yeah, I'm going off normal rules. I'm just waiting for someone to, shoot shots across the bow, but I'll attack them, basically.
We need a poll of all HunterNet users to see if they like cat girls.
Are they
Fernando might get
elite
ostracized
hacksaw?
if. Say again?
Are they elite hacksaws? Yes or no?
Cat girls,
No.
not hackers.
I think they're hackers, though. Everyone good at this game cheats, which includes me. I have 5 macros that I have turned on at any given moment.
Yeah, I have to go for the rest of the night.
Wow, frickin' go then.
Yeah. I'm
Have a
sorry.
terrible evening.
Ow.
Nice to your voice.
Alright, goodbye.
See you later.
Have a good one. Craze, that was no way to disrespect it.
What do you mean?
Person.
He's the person I know the most here. I can say whatever I want. You couldn't insult him. I'd frickin' kill you. He's my friend. That's how it works.
well, Craze.
Yeah, Boxel's currently giving the advice. Ah! Ah!
What? Are you launching those missiles?
I have a gap.
Oh, it was the bot.
One of them.
I want to hear
a lot
Boxel's
of bots.
advice.
Oh, it'd be easier if
Yeah.
Claus is in the chat. Trying to explain some stuff he's
darn it.
asking about.
I keep forgetting.
Oh, I thought it was life advice. Never mind.
It's like, I'm upset that Boxel and Karmu have never been in the chat at the same time.
Who is that Karmu? Carmen or whatever.
He's a person that is
Oh, so it's a he.
British. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was probably a she or something.
Yeah, you could say he or she, basically. I
Oh,
mean, I go
okay.
back between them all the time, and I don't get
But-
yelled at, so that's
Very,
great.
very misleading
Yes.
I call
representation.
everybody they because I'm too
It's
scared
like,
to
that's like
cause
half the
people
internet,
problems.
though. Half the internet uses, like, basically stuff indicating that they're female. I mean, most of the time if I'm playing RPG, I usually make a female character anyway, because why not?
Yep.
Although, all the RPGs I play are single player because I hate MMOs, so you know. it's slightly different. Days, was someone trying to attack you then? Aw, a bot stole my bot.
Rest in peace.
Just in pieces.
At least, I've never had a bot steal my bot kill and then that bot then committed suicide. At least that hasn't happened yet. When that happens, I might uninstall the game. Maybe. Uninstall it again like the next day. But I would definitely...
No. At that point, that's a System 32 thing.
So yeah, we're
You
getting a
wanna
new
install
PC again, just to cleanse the memory.
Yep.
It's like, no, the graphics card, the CPU, motherboard, it's all tainted now. I can't look at it
Yep.
without thinking about that tragedy that
that
happened
one
in front of me.
time.
It's like, that one proof that God actually doesn't exist, and he only wants me to suffer if he does.
So fucking accurate.
Oh yeah. Oh, we do have Days here who's a firm non-believer in the stick. See, that's why he runs away now.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in. You can hear me in the voice chat. Yeah. We have come up with a name for it, but we're gonna reveal it soonish. I think. I want to try and get something out before I go away for Xmas break. Like not just like concept art, but this is, well, it kind of is a concept art, but it's also like kind of an official art lore piece thing that we were working on for a couple months. But
Nice.
I mean, I've had it almost ready. It's just been on the back burner because we've been doing like animating and design and other stuff. That has been more of a bigger priority. We're trying to get some nice stuff set up, so
High.
like investors will want to back it.
High quality.
Yeah, we're basically working on a bunch of stuff that's gonna give a taste of what the game will look like with a fully developed art budget. Very high-end, high-quality stuff.
Yeah. So focusing on like one small area and getting that to like the best it could possibly look, which would be
Yeah.
how a whole full game would look, though. But we don't have
Like
the
we've
time to make the full game that good.
we've done a little do-over of this ship model and made it look really nice, and that's gonna be featured a bit more.
That's impressive because it's already the best art asset in the game right now.
Yeah. it's all right.
We
It-
took the
it
best
could be
art
better.
asset and we made it better.
Like there was some, I had some amateurish techniques when I made it over a year ago. If I was to do it again now, I'd do it a bit better. But
Yeah.
I think
Fast.
Fernando would like to see this as at least one of the ship shapes in the game, but probably redone so it's more
Yeah.
neater.
Basically,
looking,
it gets a
cleaner looking.
remaster.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
what?
who's doing that?
Like what
It's not
Lamaro
Hawk.
does with his music sometimes. At least sometimes. Okay, and then... see other I was thinking. I was thinking about something, but I forgot in the process of killing some random bot. I forgot what else to do. It's like, I fear one day I'll like pass out, I'll wake up and I'll be
Wait,
killing
Mom?
AI and HunterNet and wonder what to do.
I'll be right back.
I'd like to see better AI, like different varying levels of them.
Yeah. Different personalities.
Yeah.
It's like this AI is a bastard that just runs away constantly and tries to snipe you. Or like this AI only ever attacks you when you're not looking at it. So it only ever sneak attacks you, and once you observe it, it just evades you constantly. Then you have like a really aggressive AI that like it just goes for you. You have the AI that only uses lights and nothing else.
So you know at the very part next to that communication thing, they have this conflict. Get the solve in bottle.
Doing the bombing. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Illegal AI that uses weapons from previous patches of the game. Dating back as much as 3 years.
Right, I'm back.
I'm almost to rank 80. I might do it. A master spitter. 2 more ranks to go. I mean, I'll tell you one thing, as it takes a long time to get the max rank in HunterNet, but it's nowhere near as long as to do, like, anything significant in the Elite Dangerous endgame. It's like, you could get to max rank HunterNet, or you could unlock, like, maybe 3 engineers in Elite out of, like, the 11 that you need to unlock, if you're lucky. You get, like, the easy ones. Well, easier ones, they're all time sinks. Some are just more annoying time sinks than others. I still don't like engineers. I still... Yeah, well, I just have to play, like, full time, basically.
I'm going to go back to work, so have a good one. guys.
Alright. Always work, and you need to chill!
Dude, it's finals week.
Alright.
I can stand to work a little longer. That's what I'll say up until it's not finals week, and then I'm just gonna be editing
Then you'll
Forza videos.
just lay down and die for 2 weeks, and then school will start back up.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. That's genuinely, like, I'm not kidding what happens, because
Yeah, that's how I used to do.
I don't do jack shit when school's not in.
Are you alright?
Alright, I'm gonna go. Have a good one.
Alright, you have a good one. I'm moderately concerned. Hang on. Kill light number 6, because he's bad. So anyway. Why do you hate me so much, Discord? No! Discord! Work! Freaking. Alright. Alright. There, hopefully I get a response. Somewhat soon.
Oh no, my DPI, the wrong one.
Oh, bad DPI? Oh, no.
That's happened to you a few times.
Thankfully with HunterNet, in other games, but HunterNet just overrides it, so I don't get confused.
Oh, you can set it up, can't you? Yeah. I've got a little button right next to my fire button that does the DPI.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
So it's easy to lean on it by accident.
I just keep it on the same DPI. I do have the DPI button on my mouse, but that only messes me up in other games. And I'm slightly thick. Alright. Alright. Changing. Darn it! I'm so far away from the battle now. Based off Tizumri. I was checking with Revolver to make sure he was fine. He says he's doing fine. Alright. Gonna watch him though. Oh yeah, ping. Yeah, he's probably a pingy. That's what I call people who are sensitive to ping. I'm like miserable for like a half hour and then I get over it, but you know. Alright. It does exist days. Anyway, well, I think I'll end my stream here. I'm not gonna stress out to get the freaking 80. I want to get the rank 80. 82's fine. I'm not that hard about it. Plus, I wanted to finish watching Mando, which Renzo didn't let me do. Wanted me to duel him so badly, and he freaking constantly hates fighting, and then the second he wants to fight me is like the 1 second I want to like watch Mandalorian or something. No, I'm not watching Lathrix yet. I am